freedom Jesus gives us. It was in this hope that we were saved. Look, what's he saying? What's Paul saying? But hope that is seen is not hope at all. Who hopes what he already has? You don't hope for what you already have. But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently with perseverance. Who hopes for what he already has? When I wasn't married, I was hoping for a wife. I was hoping, believe me, I was praying, I was believing, I was asking, I was part of my prayer life all the time. Talking to God all the time. But now that I have a wife, I no longer hope for a wife. True? Because I have a wife. And when you're married and you hope for children, you pray, you ask God, and God, it didn't take us too long, but she got pregnant a month after we got married. But we were hoping for a child. When we got a child, and then we got another child, and 5 children. Now we're no longer hoping for what we already have. We're just happy. We're happy with 5. But if you don't have children, you hope to have children. The hope is what drives us. It's a motivation. It's actually the fuel for life. Some of us get frustrated because our hope never... Sometimes we have hope, and it gets disappointed. See, hope is an expectation. And because you put an expectation on God to do something, or you put an expectation on yourself even, and you put an expectation, if it doesn't get met, Proverbs says, an expectation, hope deferred, makes the heart sick. Hope deferred. In other words, your hope didn't get met, makes the heart sick. That's how depression comes. Because you have an expectation, you don't even realise it. A lot of times we have an expectation, we're not even conscious of our expectations. And so when your expectation doesn't get met, it's like what you were appointing got disappointed. Because you're appointing to get something, trusting for something, believing for something. And if it didn't happen, some of us go, well, when I have expectations, it doesn't get met, I get so discouraged, I'm going to have no expectations. That's the worst thing you can do. To say in life, I'm not going to have any expectations. I'm not going to have any hope. It's like saying I'm not going to put my faith out anymore, because faith without hope doesn't work. Faith is the substance of what you're hoping for. So if you say, well, I've been so discouraged, so disappointed, I've put out my faith and I've put out my hope and it doesn't get met and I get so disappointed, it's hard to get back up. So then you don't go for anything anymore. There's something wrong with that. I was praying for this time and I had my spirit saw something, a real quick vision. It was an interesting one, but I'm going to throw it out there. I saw someone running off a cliff. He had like a Superman outfit and he ran. You could tell he didn't know what was below it. It's probably for someone here. He didn't know what was below. And as he ran off the cliff, there was water underneath and he was absolutely safe. But sometimes you have to take risks. You have to run. God just says, run off the cliff. You don't see what's ahead of you. And then God had the water underneath to protect you. Because if you don't have hope, now I'm not talking about just put massive hope out. What we need is real expectation. But you can't have no expectation. And to me, faith, the substance of things, faith is the substance of things hoped for. So when I'm hearing God, that builds my faith, and then I'm going to have something to hope for. So this is the fuel. I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can, because it says, "For in this hope we were saved." We were saved because we had hope. Because we had hope that we could be delivered from our sin, shame, addictions. Maybe you're in addictions. Even now as a believer, you might be in addiction in some area, and you have a hope to be delivered. Well, Jesus already defeated the enemy, and those chains have been broken. You need to put your faith in God, put your eyes on Him, and get so enwrapped in your love for Him that He gives you the strength to overcome that. Grace is grace because you can run to God, not run from Him.
Yes.
Grace is so beautiful because, I don't know about you, when you do something wrong, you feel like you think you have to run away from God, but you don't have to. You can run to God because He's the one that's for you. And I need Him to give me the strength and the empowering of His Spirit to overcome the things that are trying to hold me back from Him.
Church day! This is like a repeat of last week. We're going out to lunch with the girls. Fiore and Brooke are behind me. And we're going to just have some fellowship time at another restaurant. Not really a restaurant, is it? Anyway, it's kind of more like a pub. Anyway, we'll see you there. Okay, so we are in PJ's and we've actually taken over the whole pub. I think it's like tradition that we go wherever we go after church, the whole church goes together. So it's really cool that we're actually blessing the community around Leichhardt. We've taken over this portion here of the pub.
Are we on?
Yes.
Hi friends and family. I just wanted to say that I love you and thanks for joining us. We've got the beautiful Brooke with us today. Hi Brooke. Hi. She is so talented, a singer, songwriter, and we're going to get together and we're going to worship the Lord just the way that He intended for us to use our inner talents and sing. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm talking about.
The mermaid. It's the mermaid on the ship. And Fiore. Talking about mermaids on the ship.
Yes, because I do love mermaids.
Yeah, did the other day. She got a haircut. The lighting isn't so great in here. Did you have a good look at the haircut?
We just had church this morning and we're feeling very
So we're at PJ Gallagher's and I'm just
drunk on the Holy Spirit. The only place to be. I hope you're all having a great day, and I just want to say that wherever you are right now, you are so loved by the Lord God Almighty.
Yes. Okay, so what's the justification for having a beard, Leon?
Justification of having a beard is to be swag. I also wear bracelets to be swag.
I love that, by the way.
And,
Carry diseases.
So I hear that there's fecal matter in my beard, but you'll actually find out that there's more fecal matter on your phone than there is on your toilet.
not on mine. Not on mine.
And there's also fecal matter on your bum. And everybody walks around with a bum. So switch yourself, guys.
This is what happens when we come and take over a restaurant. Just on my way back to church and let's check out this van. Really cool. Alright, well this is the way I go to church, people. There's actually a staircase on the corner of the forum and I can go up the stairs into the forum piazza to go into church. Hey, check out that artwork. Really cool. I'll tell you what, Leichhardt's getting a little bit cool. These guys are all packing up after church. I tell you, it's a big production coming to church. These are the hard workers after, and we got Brooke doing it as well. Look, you join this church, you must pack up, okay? Say bye.